Hello, my beautiful Capricorns, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome back to my podcast on Spotify if you are listening to the audio version only. Brenda Tarot here with your General Tarot and Oracle card forecast for the week of October the 10th to the 16th, 2022. Starting off, right off the bat with your first of three energy cards, you've got the answers you need are coming, and this is the full moon in Gemini card from the Moonology deck. And we all know that when the full moon comes out, we're purging, we're releasing, we're going through transformation, and we're starting a brand new phase and a brand new situation in our lives and a direction. Feeling inspired to move into things that are different, letting go of things that we've completed or are not serving us to our greater good. But know that the answers you need are coming. If you are feeling as though there is a situation around you you're waiting for information, you're waiting for a letter, you're waiting for an email, you're waiting to hear something, it will come out soon, and possibly, in the next full moon coming in. But the answers you need will be coming. Now, the next card you've got is the dice, and this is from the Gilded Reverie, Lenormand, pardon me. And often we think of the dice as being a risk, throwing your hat into the arena and going for broke. But I do think in most cases that this generally means you may have put yourself at risk in the past, and now you're able to get over it and move forward and learn from it. For others, this is the card that says take that leap of faith, throw the dice in the arena, throw your hat in the arena and go for this. If you've done your research and you get all the answers that you need that will set you up to take this risk, and if the risk is worth it, go for it. You could be feeling lucky. You may have discovered some luck on your side coming in. Your third energy card is the Boot from the Tea Leaf deck, and this is increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goal. So basically, these boots are made for walking. Go after what you want. Don't be afraid. Take that risk. You could be feeling lucky, and it's time for you now to go after it. But you're going to have to invest your time. You're going to have to be focused, and you're going to have to believe that you can receive this. So put in the effort. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. Coming in your first position here in the first row in your tarot cards, you have the Ten of Swords and you have the Fool card. So something's going to end or has just ended, which had left you in a very bad place. You felt as though you were held back, you were stifled, you couldn't go forward, you were restricted, and maybe you even felt betrayed and stabbed in the back. Because often in these cards, it represents this person laying down on their back, on their front, and their back has got all these 10 swords in it. You are now released from that. You've let this go. You're able to move on in a much better direction. This is over. Wonderful news. Coming in with that, you have the Fool. And the Fool is all about the universe and the powers that be saying, you've got all the resources now. Once you get all this information you need, you're ready to jump and go after what it is you want. Jump into that mystic. Jump into that abyss. Jump into the unknown that you are afraid to go into. Step up. It's not that big a risk, I don't think. You need to apply yourself and increase your efforts if you want to go after your goal. What is it? Is it a new job? Is it your own business? Is it relocating? Is it a new relationship? Whatever the case is, the universe says you have everything there now. You've done the work. As long as you are prepared, you're ready to go in this new direction. You're on a new journey. Coming in next, you have the Five of Swords and the Four of Cups. So very similar energy, feeling as though you're missing out on an opportunity perhaps, and you can't see the trees for the forest. The universe is sending you this message, and saying that you need to keep your eyes open. You need to pay attention. What are you taking a risk at? Are you going into battle mode here with the Five of Swords? And you could win the battle, but lose the war. When we go into battle mode, we know there's risk and there's consequences. As I said with the dice, weigh your risks and see if it's worth taking that leap. You may feel lucky, and that's great. But know that when we do go into battle mode, and often it has to do with being backed up against the wall, and we end up coming out defensive or having to defend ourselves, know that you will come out ahead, but this is about picking those battles wisely. Don't get caught up in other people's trauma this week, because misery loves company, and they love to suck you into that web of misery. The Four of Cups says, keep your options open and your eyes open to move on to better places, okay? There are options and opportunities that are presenting themselves, and you might not be seeing them clearly. You need, again, to look at the picture clearly, to make sure you do the research and find out what you need to know to move forward. You got the world, basically, and you've got the world, you know where. I mean, this is the world, my beautiful friends, and it means, you're able now to go after what you want with the High Priestess, doing the research, looking into the background, digging deep to find out what you need to know to be educated and have those resources at your fingertips to go for it, whatever it is you want. I do believe that, this is the completion and the end of a phase that you've been dealing with, and perhaps it wasn't a happy one here with the Ten of Swords. And now you're able to go ahead because you've let it go. You've completed it. You've learned from it. You researched it and you thought, not going to be here anymore. I'm moving on. You could be planning a trip as well. You could be traveling overseas. You could be planning a business trip or a pleasure trip. You may be just going the distance to achieve these goals that you want. Beautiful. The Ace of Pentacles comes in next, along with the Five of Pentacles. So I do think if you've been concerned about money, or you're feeling lack and loss and disappointment with the situation around you, this is a card that says, yes, you may be confronted with them, but you have resources to tap into to resolve them. And that means open those doors of opportunity. Keep your eyes open here to go after things that will help and assist you. If it's money, it might be, you might need to go and talk to your accountant or your investment person, or even your employer if there's money issues. But there's opportunities that are resourceful here that can help you get through this issue. Don't isolate yourself. Don't allow yourself to handle all these problems on your own, especially if you're going through personal issues. Tap into those powers that be and friends and family and counselors that can guide you through this situation, and you will find that you have light at the end of the tunnel because of this. Ace of Pentacles says great opportunities coming in, and maybe some of you have been worried about money and finances, and now you're going to see that there will be opportunities and doors opening for you to go through. Don't be afraid of that. This is significant abundance that's coming towards you. And it could be in the form of a promotion, a salary increase, or unexpected money. If you are thinking of taking that leap of faith and opening up your own business, this is a good time. And it's likely to succeed. Timing is everything. It's also a good time to make an investment. Just make sure you consider all the opportunities carefully here if you're doing that. You may be also in the process of signing important legal documents and contracts right now. But this is a great card that says you're going to have, you're going to be feeling much better. It's improving health. It's earning a degree. It's significant purchases. It's excellent luck. All of those things pertain to this Ace of Pentacles. So really good card when it comes in. With the Five of Pentacles, not to worry. Now you're moving on again. As I said, with the Ten of Swords, you now have the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. And I think you've come to a conclusion here. You've put all your blood, sweat, and tears and effort into a situation or a relationship or a friendship or, something at work. And now you realize that this is your time. This is your time to move on. This is your time to take care of yourself, self-soothe, and do what's right for you so that you're running on all cylinders to be able to propel yourself forward towards your goals when you take this leap of faith to go after what you want. You're not completely there. You're not going back. Don't turn around and go back. I always say with the Eight of Cups, you're not quite in sync yet or in alignment, but you're on the right path going in the right direction towards whatever goal and event this is that you're going toward. You're feeling the need to move on. And, whatever you were involved in has lost its sparkle, lost its charm. And you're seeking more meaningful rewards for your hard work and effort. And you're going towards that goal, choosing to leave a situation that perhaps was unhappy or painful for you, that left you feeling empty, okay? You're searching for something better. And you realize now that where you were could have created burnout because you were pushed so hard. Now you've come into the Queen of Cups and you're going to take care of yourself because you've always been there for everybody else. And it's your turn now, my beautiful Capricorns. So maintain balance. You're not going back to that situation that really put you in this position of really feeling that you have to move on, and you're going in a better position. You're going in a better direction. Well, my beautiful Capricorns, this is your reading. So I do think that, you're pushing towards a goal here. You've ended a situation that really wasn't happy for you or fulfilling. And you're going into something new, which makes you feel that you're nervous. And you're tossing your hat into the arena, throwing those dice and saying, okay, here goes nothing. But you will definitely see fruition come in because I think you're doing the work here. You're preparing yourself here with the high priestess, and you're preparing yourself with the queen of cups, and you're keeping your eyes open with the four of cups to see all the information that you need and to see this situation in complete clarity. So don't be afraid, my beautiful Capricorns. You are great achievers and you can come out of this really well. The answers you're seeking are actually going to come out soon. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. Always know I stand in the circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon.